A good afternoon to the four of you. Thanks for joining
Hello.
us. All of you are in different locations around the Ludington area, so I'm looking forward to finding out where you're at. And I think based on where you are at, it kind of brings together Blessing of the Boats and the collaboration between multiple businesses and organizations. And I'm looking forward to the conversation. So, Tracy, good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Chris. This is fun.
I hope so. I hope so. And Jamie from Ludington Bay, right there. Jamie, you are on the you're on the patio there, and it's a nice
And
day for that.
exactly, I'm in the best spot. I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now.
I think it'll be great. Jen, you are under a tent right now.
I'm on location right at the West End right now. So I feel a little bit like the Brady Bunch right now.
Absolutely. Well, this would be great. I think this is the most people we've had on for one of our live segments. So I'm looking forward to this. And for those that are listening over the air right now, you can certainly watch this on the Mom FM and Hot Country Hits Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And Rebecca, very familiar. You're at the Historical Society, aren't you?
Yeah,
You are.
with the
Say it again.
historical, but I'm actually at the Port of Ludington Maritime Museum. So yeah, so here behind us. So yeah.
And that is ultimately, and we're going to be chatting with you not only about your current efforts, but also how this event, Blessing of the Boats, is going to help even propel your efforts further in our conversation this afternoon.
Yes.
So looking forward to that. For our listeners and viewers, this is an event that you do not want to miss. And Jamie, I love to just throw it over to you because out of everybody, it seems like you have all of the energy that comes through this.
It's tough. You know what, Chris? You know what's funny is I remember meeting you 7 years ago when we started this for the very first time. So thank you for taking the time to do this. We're so excited to have this going on and and to do it with some awesome people that we've been doing this for, with Tracy and Jen and Safe Harbor Credit Union for 7 years now. So
Yeah, and
tomorrow's the big day.
well, and when you do something that many years and you look forward to it from the organizing standpoint, organizational standpoint of it, to just, the atmosphere, the live music, the camaraderie, you've got food trucks that are there, all of that. And I don't want to give too much away from my end because you have all the details, but it is an atmosphere at the west end of Ludington Avenue that just invites people to be a part of it, right, Jamie?
Exactly, and we're actually thrilled to be able to do it at the West End again this year because we've tried other places, and it feels like that's a great spot right there. You see the lighthouse, you're at the beach, and you take it to Jen. She's over there right now.
Yeah.
I am. And I don't know if I'm echoing, but this tent is so huge. I mean, we're going to fill it up, of course. But I mean, the lighthouse is right behind my shoulder. And it's a really gorgeous atmosphere down here.
I think it's fantastic. And one of the things that I remember, I think talking with you or one of the other members that has organized this, is that the West End was just not utilized as much. But to be able to put a large tent there, to be able to have activities, that's pretty incredible.
I think last year was the first actual event held at the West End project. So we're really excited to do it down here again. I mean, you can't beat this location at all. It's great.
No, absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to it. Tracy, take us through some of the details, times, and some of the activities. What can we expect with tomorrow's event?
Oh my gosh, so much going. So it starts at 4. Blessing is at 5, and Jen's probably going to have to help me with the timing of the bands. Tom Zaktarga is on at 5:30. I'm looking at Zoe over here, by the way. She's sitting behind. She's been helping me. And where am I at? 5:30.
He plays
Jen?
5:30, 6:30. Then Defiance County featuring the Horns of Defiance. They go on about 6:45, 7. And then the Electric Flower Company will close out the night at around 8 o'clock. And we're not going to shut them down until they want to quit playing. I don't know if anybody else can hear Chris, but I cannot.
I can't
I
hear
can't
Chris
hear
either.
Chris either.
Sorry, I muted my mic for a second there. I
But I bet
apologize.
you said something really awesome.
No, I was saying that is there something this year that is different than last year, more enhanced? And again, sometimes you don't have to change things. Sometimes you have that template and it just works. But
It
anything
does.
that
We got some great raffle prizes this year that I'm
Yeah.
really excited about. We got a sit down on top kayak from Paddleports, and Legacy Wheels donated a scooter. So I wanted to test it out. I think we got some great raffle prizes along with some pretty good music and the beer. There's
yeah,
be a beer tent down there. I mean, beverages from
I,
Ludington Bay.
I think that's great. Well, and I saw the video there the other day, and we'll bring Jen back in here in a second. I know with the West End, the cellular service isn't the
Uh,
greatest there,
I
but
keep getting phone
I
calls. I'm
saw.
sorry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, me too.
I saw the video the other day with Legacy Wheels. That was an awesome partnership. Do you mind elaborating a little bit on that? Who wants to take that and talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, super cool. Zoe and I went in there to ask them to be part of the new scavenger hunt that we put together this year. Actually, Zoe back here, she put it together. This was her idea. So we went in there to ask them to be part of that. He's like, "Hey, how about I give an electric scooter for a prize or a raffle item?" And we're like, "Seriously, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome!"
Well,
And so
just the value of that's incredible.
it's super cool.
Yeah.
I have not tried it because I'm a little bit leave that Amy try it out. And so we started it last day. And it's kind of cool. You start at Jamesport. You get your card, you get a map, and it goes to different stations with all the clues. And you end at Nothing of the Boats tomorrow. And everybody that turns in their card gets a prize, and all of the tickets go into a drawing for our big prize. We've had so many donations for that too.
And that I love this as a new feature of blessing of the boats. And for our listeners, if you're getting a little bit of feedback, it's a little bit of windy here and there out there. But and Jamie, you've got the scavenger hunt. People are going to ask though, can they still take part in this? Can you jump in still yet today and be a part of it?
Oh yes, yes. It doesn't. You don't have to turn in your card until tomorrow, like 5 o'clock. So my parents came into town yesterday, and they were looking for something to do today. I said, "Go do the scavenger hunt," because
That's good.
Zoe has some great clues. It's really fun. It's
I
really
think
fun,
this is great.
and part of the social district as well.
Absolutely. Rebecca, I know you've been standing by. We're going to bring you in here in just a second, and we appreciate you being a part of it. And Jen, before we drop you off again. Okay, I know it's not the greatest cellular signal at
But
the West End, but
but you know
we
what? I'm so glad it's happening because it gives me the opportunity to thank our friends at T-Mobile. They gave us, I don't know what it's called, a hotspot booster. I don't know what it's called, but you're not going to drop anything down here once we have that down here. So T-Mobile,
that's
thank
cool.
you.
Love that. Love that. Jen, let's take a moment and talk a little bit about the partnership. With Safe Harbor Credit Union, with Ludington Bay, and then do us a favor, kind of work us into that relationship with Rebecca and being the beneficiary. Do you mind doing that for us?
No, not at all. So, of course, I love telling the story of how this all happened. Tracy and I had actually gone down to a brand new establishment called Ludington Bay Brewing because we wanted to do, I don't even remember what it was, something else. And Jamie says, "Hey, Safe Harbor, you want to do this event?" And we're like, "Yeah, that sounds fun." Little did we know what we were getting ourselves into. But we're very grateful for our partners at Ludington Bay. And then so last year, if you'll remember, was the light show. You were a huge part of that.
Yeah.
And Jack, our dear friend Jack, he decided to have it
Well, we might have lost her again. We'll try to see. Oh, there you are. There, you just got to flip your phone, or everybody has
Isolating.
to
I'm
turn. Okay.
Am I back?
Yeah,
Am I back?
you're there. Yeah, just flip your
Okay.
phone the other way if you don't mind. You're,
So
you're, you're
we
good.
had already partnered with Rebecca last year when Jack from the Lakeshore Keepers threw a little wrench in the plan. So we promised Rebecca, hey, we can't do it this year, but we would really like to spotlight you the following year. So she graciously let us move it to this year.
Mm. Well, and Rebecca, let's bring you in for a second. Oh, you are outside. I love that part of
Yeah.
it. Um, and we'll have Jen. We're going to have her turn her phone
Great.
so that we can get a different aspect of it. And sorry about all the craziness. But this is a part of getting used to the new technology and everything out there. But uh,
I think you're doing great.
I hope so. I mean, real time, all that good stuff. And Rebecca is on with us. Let's bring her in. Rebecca, take us through the being the beneficiary of blessing of the boats and how much this means to you.
Well, this is huge for
Oh,
us.
I
We
think
so appreciate Barbara and all the sponsors for this event.
we're really well,
No,
we'll do this. It's okay, Rebecca. We're gonna try to get you a better connection there. Maybe just cellular, but we'll figure that out. Jamie, do us a favor. Take us through what Rebecca would say before we get her back on, if you don't mind.
Oh, why? Oh, the port of Ludington Maritime Museum. If you've never been down there, it's unbelievable. It looks like it's small from the outside, but once you get in there, you will spend almost all day. And it's I tear up a little because you walk in and it's unbelievable. It's and they were Jen helped me with this. They were opening a new exhibit, the Badger exhibit, if I have that correct. And so that opens tomorrow for the first time as well.
And Rebecca, take us through that Badger exhibit. Will you do that for us?
Yeah, it's actually the Age of Steam exhibit, and it really details the era of propulsion, steam engine ships. So there's lots of steam engine models there that all sailed on the Great Lakes. And so it's really taking you from a change in history when you had, wind sailing vessels to the steam engine. And so it's really a wonderful exhibit. There's 13 ship models for people to look at and to really.
Oh, we almost got through it. Let's
Yeah.
just good
Well,
connection.
go down there
Rebecca and I are
tomorrow to
struggling
see it.
down here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are close
Well,
to.
and I like the idea that I think this is a good representation, for all the listeners that are listening and viewers as well. This is a good representation that we do need some spruced up cellular in
Yes.
particular areas. I think that's an okay thing. Tracy, last few comments before we start to wrap up. You've got the blessing of the boat starts at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Goes till what time? I mean, are you just gonna,
And
are we gonna be Sunday morning sort
yeah,
of thing or no?
No.
probably, but it goes until 10. Electric Flower, our last band, they tend to play a little bit longer. They're pretty generous with us, and they're always such a good time. So 4 to 10, Blessing at 5, West End. Come down, come see us. There's so many raffles too. That's what Zoe and I are doing here at Safe Harbor.
Okay.
We're trying to pack everything up, label everything, so we can get it down to the tent tomorrow. So it's going to be a really good time.
All right, and Rebecca, as long as you don't move, you have to be completely still. No, I'm kidding. Welcome back. Hopefully, we've got you with us, and we can chat. If we can't, then Rebecca, I'm going to promise you right now on the radio, I would love to be able to do a wrap up conversation with you. We're going to be broadcasting the morning show live in Ludington on Monday. And so a wrap up of the weekend would be kind of neat to be able to get some perspective from you. But take us through now that we have you, and it looks like it's a pretty good signal there. Take us through everything that you want the community to know about the museum and how this is going to benefit you. Do you mind doing that for us?
Sure. Hopefully, I won't lose
Perfect
connection
now.
again. But this is one of the premier maritime on the Great Lakes, and so necessarily realizes how amazing this museum is. And it's just so much to see about the history, maritime history of the area. So with the Age of Steam exhibit tomorrow, we're actually going to be doing $5 off admission from noon to 4 o'clock to launch that exhibit. So come into the museum, enjoy what we have, and then afterwards head over to the busing of the boats and support us and help us to continue to preserve
I
the
think
history
that's
of our
great. And
area.
I do want to bring this up. I was listening to one of the local stations here in the Grand Rapids area the other day, and they were talking about the museum. It was part of their
Nice.
newscast, and it was really cool
Great.
to hear that. So, shout out to them and shout out to you for all of the effort. And I think even doing a quick tour in the future, or just being able to show a little bit of that, to attract people from outside of the area into the Ludington area. I think that would be really neat to do that. Jamie,
Love that.
Jen, Tracy, let's plan on it. Let's talk about what can the community do to help support the museum. Obviously, the single answer is come out to the blessing of the boats. And but take us through also. Is it cash, credit card? Is it does a
It's
portion of
both.
the food trucks? What? Okay, all right. Take us through
It's
all of that,
both.
Jamie.
Yeah, because who's got cash around? Yep, that's why we got T-Mobile and the Wi-Fi, so we can run the square and then come down. We've got silent auctions. We've also got the raffle prize, and when you purchasing beverages, that all goes to the Maritime Museum as well. So come down. That's what it is. That's what you got to do.
I think it's great. And
Yep.
Ludington Bay beer, right? What
Yep.
what
Yep.
selections will we have? Do you know a few off the top of your head?
We brought our classics, and we did bring down. We're bringing down our seltzer. Oh,
Okay.
it's a key lime seltzer. It's phenomenal, and a Berliner. But our classics, our first curve and Tangelo, the Badger Blue. So
That's great. Great.
All the good
Tracy,
stuff.
Safe Harbor, a big part of this. I would assume that relationship, that tradition will continue year after year after year, because it has been so successful to help, the Lightkeepers Association last year, Maritime Museum this year, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's
We,
always
Amazing.
we say yes now, but don't
yeah.
put that on record.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I
There it brings us something new, something different, and I think we're just really happy to be able to do this for the community, to help those nonprofits for all the the water related things, and the Maritime Museum is amazing. Jamie, I mean, she said it all when we went there. It's really cool. It's really cool to see. So everybody should go there.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And the one thing that we have not focused a lot on is the blessing itself. That begins at what time, Jen? And then they can bring pretty much anything except for their boat, right?
They can bring their boat. I don't know where they're going to certainly welcome, but we really wanted to make sure that our inland lakes or our kayakers or our, am I doing something wrong?
Nope, you're doing great. We're
Oh,
listening to you.
we wanted to make sure every boater could take part in the blessing. So that's why you can bring your boat key down at 5 o'clock. You can bring a fishing lure, whatever you want to bring to have blessed by our dear friend, Father Wayne. He will start the blessing at 5, and he always has a pretty powerful message for us. So
It's cool. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great, and it's an event not to be missed. And and you go down, you have some fun, hang out for a little bit. I think people that they might leave for an hour or two, but then they come back again. There's just that activity throughout the whole evening, or you just do the marathon of being there from 4 until 10.
yeah.
And I think that's pretty neat too.
Well,
I'll give. Go
can
ahead.
I add one more thing?
Absolutely.
Lots of fun.
Really important is that this is completely free. It's open to the public. You don't have to be a boater. You just have somebody who wants to have fun. So everybody is welcome. And again, free public event.
I think that's great. Tracy,
Yes. Come down and have
that's
fun.
right. Tracy, Jamie, and then Rebecca will give you the last words. Anything that we missed talking about that we want to make sure that the community knows. Tracy, we'll start with you.
Well, it's
You know.
all part of Love Ludington weekend. So I think it seems like traffic is picking up quite a bit already. So just come down, enjoy the weekend. It's just really fun. I hear the W word, the weather is supposed to be good.
Perfect. Yeah.
I know, Jamie. I know I said it.
So, Jamie, is she jinxing things? Is that what?
Yeah,
Right.
we all know better than to say the W word.
There you go. There you go. No, I think it'll be great. And Jamie, you're looking forward to it. Did we miss talking about anything that would be important to let the listeners?
No, I think you nailed it just like you always do. Just come down and see us. And thank you for doing this, Chris.
No, I
Appreciate
appreciate it.
the last 7 years. So
No, and thanks for the patience. Obviously technology, we're learning, and we've just started to use this program in the last month or two, so we're working on it too. Rebecca, you are the beneficiary of the blessing of the boats this year, so I'm going to just leave the last word to you. Tell us what you would like the community to know.
Well, I want the community. I'm so sorry. There's a lawnmower going. I want the community to just know that we so appreciate their support. This is such a generous community. We can't do what we do in the saving of our history and really being able to tell that story of everybody who's been here in the past. And so the community, thank you to everyone who supports us. Thank you to Safe Harbor, Ludington Bay, for all that they do, not only for us, but the other organizations in the area. And we just want everyone to come down, have a great time. We're going to be there, come to the museum, see the new exhibit, have fun over there, and just enjoy Love Ludington weekend, and let's celebrate and have a great time. So
Great
thank you.
message. Great
We
message.
have to because I need Rebecca down here helping me put up barriers.
We're headed your
And she
way.
is. She's literally walking your way. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Jamie, Jen, Tracy, all of you. We appreciate you a lot, and have a great afternoon.
Thanks so
Okay.
much, Chris.